snowballed on him a bit.
You're right. It's one of those times where you need to get the leadoff guy aboard, get him out of the stretch, get some runs, because once he gets an out, he's hard to get to. He's got a 147 batting average against him with 1 and 2 outs.
Here's Chase Meidroth to lead it off. First pitch of the game is swung on and fouled back to the screen, and we're off and running. "60 degrees as we get started. Ray 6'2", 220 into his motion, and the 0-1, and it misses off the outside corner. Fastball clocked at 92. Murakami on deck. Here's the pitch to Meidroth, and he takes low. This has been a good spot for Chase in his young career. Leading off a game, he's hit .338 with a .420 on base percentage and 3 career leadoff home runs.
That's a high percentage for a guy that doesn't have many.
The 2-1 is fouled. Meidroth also batting .370 against lefties this season.
Robbie Ray is a guy that can strike you out. He has 50 and 54 innings. He has 1,784 career strikeouts and 1,495 innings. So almost 300 more strikeouts than innings pitched.
2-2 is punched foul off to the right.
Crowd might be picking up the grunt of Robbie Ray when he throws the ball. He'll do that on his fastball and his changeup.
Known to make a little noise. Brentwood, Tennessee native Robbie Ray on a 2-2. It's fouled again.
Ray's got that delivery where he can work the ball on the top of the strike zone. Even if it's 93 or 94, it's sneaky. He can pitch up in the zone. He's got good spin on the pitch, and you think it's coming down in the zone. It just doesn't.
Another 2-2, and he bounced one. That was a changeup. And it's a full count. This has already been a really good at bat. 7 pitches and a full count. Here's the payoff delivery. A swing and a fly ball out in the left. It is deep, and it is gone. 4th career leadoff homer for Chase Meidroth. It's 1-0.
On call for my partner is pointing out that he has hit now 4 career leadoff home runs. I mean, it's like you asked for, Atlanta, and you received it, and he was listening. Good job by the White Sox leadoff man of the inning to quickly strike against Robbie Ray, who has struggled with those batters.
It was a high 4-seam fastball, and he clocked it for his 4th home run this season. Just like that, 1-0. Here is Murakami. First pitch is fouled. That home run brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Enjoy free live music every Friday and Saturday night at the Hard Rock Cafe stage. Left matchup here. The 0-1 is a strike. Our broadcast booth is brought to you by Bell Tire. And this Memorial Day, you can save up to $150 on tires and more at Bell Tire. It's the only steal happening today someone won't be mad about. 0-2 misses off the outside. So first inning's been a struggle here for Robbie Ray this week.
Yeah, well, let's hope that doesn't change. Let's keep adding to the lead.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Murakami. Outside. That's the first homer, Meidroth, by the White Sox in this series.
Yes. Yeah, and you know, it's always interesting because they have relied heavily to score runs on the home run. They've been better at balancing innings out by picking up some runs with the hits, but still, home runs, a lot of their runs have scored with that on the season.
2-2 is high.
Robbie Ray just living with the slider the last 3 pitches, and none of them have been close.
So back-to-back full counts. Here's the pitch. He struck him out swinging on a fastball for the first out.
A late reaction by Mune. He just reacted as that ball was already in the catcher's glove, thinking he can foul it off, but no chance.
Here's Miguel Vargas, who had that tough day defensively yesterday. He did have a couple of hits, including an RBI double. And he fouls for strike one. If the Sox win today's game, Walner Law will make a donation to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Walner Law handles the toughest car accident cases in Chicago. Call 312-8000000. Walner Law, win with Walner. Changeup is too low. It's 1-1.
First swing in the at-bat by Vargas. It was a little bit late. It was reactionary, like he was waiting to see the ball, saw it was a fastball and fouled it off to the right, but didn't really sit on the pitch, just tried to catch up to it.
Now 1-1 is lofted out into shallow center. Harrison Bader will make the grab.
Similar conditions to yesterday, same time of day, so difficulty with the sun is going to be an issue again, as everybody better be prepared with the equipment, with the glasses on and get in the right positions to catch them.
They're very short shadows.
That's it.
At the moment.
Which means the sun's right on top of them.
Now Randall Grichuk playing left against the southpaw Ray. They've matched up a bunch, and Grichuk fouls. He's 2 for 14 lifetime against this lefty. One nothing on a leadoff homer by Mydroth. Arise shaded way up the middle at second. And there's a foul off Susak, the catcher. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back fastballs, and a little late reaction by Grichuk on both of them. Mentioned that Robbie Ray, even though he's not throwing in the high 90s with the fastball, his fastball surprises batters, gets there quicker than they anticipate.
Deep breath by Ray. Here's an 0-2. Grounded foul.
He's got the high fastball working. Then he'd throw the knuckle curveball almost out of the same slot. Start it high and have it just bite down and hope to get the swing and miss.
Another 0-2. It's high. So that's 21 pitches here in the first inning. They're making him work. Outfield plays Grichuk to pull. Everybody deep on the infield with 2 outs, nobody on. And the 1-2 spin. It's low.
Nice take on the changeup right there. First one that he's seen in the at-bat.
The 2-2. Chopped to third. Picked up by Chapman, and on the move, he'll fire to first in time. Sox grab the lead on the Mydroth homer. It's 1-0. Giants will bat in the bottom of the first on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games. Live, and you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
You feel that, Tyler? That's Chicago waking up. Golf courses packed. Lakefront buzzing. This is the season.
Yeah, and you're trying to walk 18 like you're still in your prime.
I am in my prime. I just need the right beer to keep up.
That's why you go with Yingling Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. It's built for days like this.
Exactly. You can hit the course, hit the patio, keep it moving all day, and not feel weighted down.
Spring in Chicago doesn't wait, and you shouldn't either.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
If someone told me that from May 18th through the 26th, I could save up to $150 on tires, brakes, and more at the Bell Tire Memorial Day sale, I'd cancel my own wedding if it fell on those dates. And if someone told me I'd get a low price guarantee at any of their stores, I'd host my grandma's birthday at a Bell Tire just to be there. And if they said I'd be saving up to $150 on things I needed to do anyways, I'd name my unborn child after Bell Tire. I'd even end this commercial right now to go visit belltire.com.
Bell Tire.
Diving stop. Nothing gets through. And nothing stops leaks like North Shore adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Bottom of the first, 1-0 Sox. It is rookie lefty Noah Schultz facing this Giants lineup for the first time. He's 22 years old, 6'10", 240 pounds. If you heard him on the pregame show, you would know he was 5'9" when he was in 8th grade. Had a big growth spurt the next couple of years. Willie Adames takes outside ball 1. Adames homered yesterday. First career homer against the White Sox. He has now gone deep against all 30 Major League teams. He takes a strike. Good sinker near the inside. 93 miles an hour. It's 1-1. Schultz out of the stretch. Lets it go. And it's outside by a tad on a cutter. 2 balls and a strike on the right-hand batting Adames. Here's the pitch. Missed again on a cutter. Tried that same pitch. 3-1.
Now
and that was a strike, by the way. Just look.
You can't just lay it in there because you're behind in the count. Make a pitch. Got to locate.
The 3-1, and he airmails to the backstop, and that ball deflects way out back to the infield, and Adames will jog to first base. So a leadoff walk.
We noted that maybe in Noah's last outing, you could tell he was really trying to be cautious on how he missed. He didn't want to miss by a bunch. He wanted to throw a higher percentage of strikes. He was concerned about walks, laid the ball in there, and he paid for it when he did so. So he's kind of caught in between, it looked like, in that at bat. He wants to let it go, but he's still trying to back off a little bit to locate.
Yeah, he did not issue a walk in that start. There's a bunt by Rise, picked up by Schultz. Nice play as an underhand flip to Vargas. Schultz had to scamper over toward the first base side of the mound and made a nice play. It'll be a sacrifice for Rise.
No, you're right. That's a good play because Noah Schultz, as most left-handers, was falling toward the third base line with the finish of his delivery, and Arise tried to pull it past the mound. If he gets it past the pitcher, it's probably a hit.
Now Casey Schmidt with the runner at second and 1 out. The pitch, it's a strike. I know Arise is doing something for the team, but I love that bunt for Noah Schultz because you get an out.
Absolutely.
Especially after a leadoff walk. You get a guy who is hitting .323. And Arise kind of gave himself up. Schmidt fouls back, 0-2, although he might have been bunting for a hit.
No, he definitely was bunting for a hit. He tried to hook that ball and pull it past the pitcher. But somebody asked me before the game, what kind of athlete is Noah Schultz on the mound fielding his position? I said, he can get off the mound. He's a good athlete, and he proved it right there.
2 strikes to count on Casey Schmidt, and he takes high. He hit the go-ahead homer in the Giants win yesterday. And on a heater, .367 with 4 homers his last 7 games. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, inside the bag at first. It'll go down the right field line into foul territory. Adames will score. Casey Schmidt with a game-tying RBI double. It's 1-1.
Well, that's just great hitting. It was a changeup away. He just jumped out and poked it inside the right field line. Just past first base, soft line drive, and first baseman's playing way off the line. He just watched it go down that line and said, all right, hold him to a double.
So just like that, we're back to even. Here's Rafael Devers, the DH. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a sweeper that was down and away.
It's crazy to think. You could stand up there as a batter on the first pitch and just figure yourself I'm taking, and not even think about swinging. Not even think it wasn't a strike, or even it wasn't a strike. Or you could go out there like, this is only a strike. I'm swinging. It's only a strike. He got it wrong. He got it wrong.
Big kick and an 0-1 and a foul. And a foul. White Sox had a brief early advantage, brought to you by Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, Toyota, now Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and find your advantage at Advantage Dealer Group. Schmidt at second. Schmidt gets a quick glance at him. Now the pitch, and it's high. 1-2 to count with Matt Chapman waiting on deck. Schultz ready, the pitch. Schultz ready, the swing, and a blast in the air. Deep right center, and it is off the high wall. Flex over to Peters. Schmidt's going to score. Devers with a ball that ends up a double, and it's probably a home run, and looks going to ball run. It's looks going to be
That's going to be clearing the fences everywhere else, but he hit it. And he crushed it, and he posted up. He stood there in the batter's box watching it, admiring, and he should have been on third base. That is Triple's alley out there. He just cruised into second with a double.
13th double. It's 2-1. Here's Chapman. Matt Chapman takes a strike. So back-to-back RBI doubles. The Giants now have the lead. And the wind is really howling out toward late. Right at the moment. 0-1.
And the count is a ball and a strike. Now the left-hander, Noah Schultz at the belt. Looks at second. Now pitches way outside, hanging that cutter up and away. 2-1 is the count now. The pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. And the second baseman out behind second. The wind starts carrying it toward left field. He starts to move quickly to his right and makes the catch on the move, closer to shortstop than to second base itself. So the wind started to carry it. So Chapman pops out. And the 2 down here is Daniel Susac. Giants ahead 2-1. Susac, who got a 2-run single in the 4th inning in yesterday's game that capped a 3-run rally, and he takes down and in for ball 1. The catcher for the White Sox today is Edgar Quero. Vargas has switched over to first base. Meidroth at second. Acuna, the young shortstop, and then Montgomery, who'd been playing short, moved over to third. Swing, ground ball to third, over to his left. Montgomery's got it. And the throw to first. Inning over. The Giants bounce back with 2 to give Robbie Ray a 2-1 lead as we head to the second on the Liberty Group for Giants Radio Network.
Here's a real behind-the-scenes moment with Habas Law. Omar Habas said to us, "We meet people in the hardest moments of their lives. It's on us to restore dignity and a financial future. Traumatic brain injuries, loss of a limb, spinal cord damage, a life changed in seconds. When everything is on the line, choose the team that understands that. Habas Law. They fight to make it right. Visit habaslaw.com. Omar Habas is a California licensed attorney, offices in Northern California, including San Jose. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes.
Enjoy 3 days of savings at Rayleigh's in Nob Hill. Now through Sunday, Something Extra members can take home 8 ears of California-grown sweet corn for just $1 limit 8. Twin packs of Rayleigh's USDA Choice Beef Boneless Untrimmed Tri-Tip Roast are $4.99 a pound limit 2. And members can get select varieties of Dryer's Ice.
Check. Visit ourbankchicago.com or one of our 20 locations to open your account today. Business checking that takes banking beyond expectations. Republic Bank of Chicago. Member FDIC.
Ready to finish what you started? At North Park University in Chicago, transferring is seamless. Bring your credits and complete your intended major, or choose from 6 accelerated, fully online programs designed with working professionals in mind. The warm Christian community welcomes those from all faith backgrounds, and students graduate ready to lead in schools, communities, and beyond. You'll be supported every step of the way to thrive in your chosen career. Apply today at northpark.edu. North Park University, where faith, purpose, and career come together.
We come into this year with just a lot more clarity. Hey, it's Will Venable, manager for the Chicago White Sox. Hopefully we can support these guys to take the next step forward. You're listening to ESPN Chicago in Chicago.
It is the top of the second inning, and unfortunately, the bad news. White Sox trail at 2-1, but they're getting ready to get after Robbie Ray here in the top of the second inning. A leadoff home run off of the bat of Chase Mydroff, followed by a walk, sac bunt, a double, and another double to put the Giants ahead. And here's Colson Montgomery.
Swinging a soft grounder foul up the first base side. 0-1 on Montgomery. Robbie Ray motions and throws. Fastball strike at 92. Cleveland did beat the Phillies 3-1, so they're now 9 over 32 and 23. Ray ready on an 0-2. Here it is. And it's low and outside. First time we'll see the Guardians will be in Chicago on June 22nd.
Crazy talk.
It's a month from now. One and two. The pitch. Outside. Edgar Carroll on deck. Switch hitter will bat right against the lefty Ray. The 2-2 is high, so another full count. They are really making him labor. A lot of long at bats early on.
Well, the key is what they're doing is making him throw strikes, making him earn it.
3-2, and it's outside, ball 4. So that is a leadoff walk to Montgomery.
White Sox are at their best with good pitch selection, and so far they've actually done it very well in this game, even though they just have the solo home run and now the walk to go along with the good selection of pitches.
Edgar looking for his first hit since the game-ending home run a week ago today against the Cubs, and he fouls. Kind of hard to believe he's only 2 for 31 with that home run, batting right-handed.
Yeah,
that was
I agree.
His stronger side last year.
Yep.
Rays 0-1. Foul tip, strike 2.
Well, the bad news is, as you mentioned, his stronger side last year. He doesn't have a strong side this year. He's just trying to figure a way of getting the barrel out to the baseball because he's getting beat from both sides of the plate on the fastball in particular.
The pitch inside on a fastball. 1-2. Overall hitting 162, but 065 from this side of the plate. 206 left-handed. The pitch is fouled.
Robbie Ray just featuring a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, and he's getting away with it. It's not overpowering, but it is sneaky to the hitters.
Well, look at the runner now, the pitch. And he struck him out swinging on a changeup.
That's when you've got problems. When you're late on the fastball and out front of the changeup, you're in between speeds. You just don't have a speed that you're comfortable hitting.
Now, Derek Hill, who was briefly a Giant. 5 games here in 2024. He's 2 for 6 with an RBI and a run in the set. Montgomery's at first, 1 out, 2-1 Giants. There's a bunt pushed toward first, and it's foul.
Derek not really getting the barrel of the bat out to bunt at it. It is almost back against his chest. And it appeared to me, almost hesitant about bunting at it.
So 1 strike on Hill. And now we've got a timeout.
You know, something that I would love to see guys like Derek come up with is the base hit bunt over the first baseman's head. Because once you show it like that, they're going to come charging in full speed, and the second baseman's playing up the middle. You pop it over the first baseman's head, it's a base hit down the line.
Ray will throw over to first to check on Montgomery.
And just like you're capable of bunting the ball on the ground, you can work on popping it up over the first baseman's head also. It's not that complicated.
So still kind of pushing, not swinging.
That's it. Just push at it like you're really trying to barrel it up with a push bunt.
0-1 is off the outside on a backdoor curve.
Yeah, not the butcher boy, not just you just bunt, and you bunt it with a full push. You're not trying to deaden it, and you just pop it up over the first baseman head who's charging in, and you're going, uh-oh, went the wrong way.
0-1-1. Fouled behind the plate.
I had a teammate that was the master of the left-handed bunt, of squaring around the bunt, and everybody's charging in, and then he'd just do a little push slap toward the shortstop's position. The third baseman charging in, he couldn't reverse direction and go towards shortstop and field it, and the shortstop couldn't get to it in time.
Ray holding the ball, now a 1-2 coming, and Hill stays alive. He fouls straight down.
You have a picture of who that teammate may have been that did that?
I was trying to figure out who it is.
Tony Fernandez.
Tony Fernandez.
Yeah. He had that down. He'd just square around like he was getting ready to drag bunt down to third base. They'd come charging, and he'd just push it, slap right toward the shortstop on a chopper, and they couldn't throw him out. He was already running on contact.
One and 2 on Hill. The pitch. A swing and a fly ball toward the corner in right. Barracoto lays out. He can't get it. It's off his glove. Montgomery had to hold up. He'll end up at third. It's a double for Hill. And they've got it cooking here with 1 out.
Yeah, Hill was on second base before Montgomery got to third because, well, as you pointed out, Montgomery had to wait and see if that's caught. It was a diving effort right off the side of his glove. He overdove the ball in right field.
Now, as a base runner in that spot, it looked like Colston had kind of a tough time restarting after that ball landed. Should your momentum be moving towards second, assuming anything, or should he do what he did?
He should be neutral. Just wait and see which way you're going.
Infield in. Peters shows bunt, and he takes low. That's Derek Hill's first double?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is. First extra base hit other than the home runs.
So they're down a run, but they're threatening here. The set and the pitch and a bunt. And the runners are going to hold, and Peters is going to be thrown out at first. So Montgomery read that and just stayed. That bunt was pushed out in front of home plate. And it was fielded by the first baseman, Schmidt. It'll go 3-4 to get Peters.
That's a really, really tough situation. It's a safety squeeze, basically. But the corners are already aware of it because he tried it on the previous pitch. So they're creeping in. And if you're not 100% sure you're going to score on that from third base, you do what Montgomery did. But it looks bad because it almost looks like a sacrifice. It's almost, you said to yourself, I'm just going to bunt the ball for an out. That's what that turned out to be. No advancement, no threat of a run scoring.
Acuna with 2 down hits a foul fly to right out of play. That double by Hill, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, America's favorite vodka for a reason, distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc. Austin, Texas, 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Yeah, you've really got to be smart when those corners are up in that situation about still staying with the bunt.
Acuna takes the strike. And he's down 0-2.
And when I say staying with the bunt, I'm not talking about the manager. I'm talking about as a player, you have the ability to say they're playing in and pull a bat back and swing it.
The pitch low on a slider.
How about the shot heard around the world right now from Acuna? His first extra base bomb somewhere. He does have a double. I take that back. It'd be his second extra base hit. First home run if he hit one.
He's batting 178. And waiting on a 1-2. Here it is. Swinging a chopper, cut off by Chapman in front of the shortstop, and he'll get the out at first base. And Robbie Ray escapes. Second and third, 1-out situation. It's still in the second on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
When you walk into any one of 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness. And you understand why they are the king of fresh produce. Then go further in. Discover their full-service deli, featuring Dietz & Watson premium meats and artisan cheeses. Better deli made the right way. Dietz & Watson uses no artificial preservatives, no fillers, no shortcuts. No kidding. Pete's Market and Dietz & Watson, 2 family businesses in the business of feeding families. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
You've heard their names around town. Costa, Iavoni. I'm here talking with accident attorneys Julio Costa and Anthony Iavoni. You two have built a serious rep in Chicago. What's the playbook?
We grew up here.
Soccer matches on weekends.
Southside baseball games in the summer.
Football battles on fall Sundays.
We know the city, and we fight hard for the people in it.
Exactly. When someone's hurt or needs help, we show up. We recognize that our clients are the same people we see in the stands with us at those games.
That's what being local is all about. We get you.
Costa Iavoni, your local personal injury attorneys. 708-4-million.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Brought to you by Steel. Powering the future with professional-grade battery tools built for the real world. Steel.
Bottom of the second. Jesus Rodriguez playing left today. Leads off against Noah Schultz. Giants lead 2-1. And Rodriguez takes a knee-high strike. Just confirming, you mentioned Tony Fernandez. You were teammates in San Diego, not Toronto, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Yep.
So I think when you think of Tony, you generally think Blue Jay.
Absolutely.
Even though he played for a few other teams. The 0-1 is off the inside.
And he came to the Padres in the big Roberto Alomar, Joe Carter trade to Toronto. And we got Tony Fernandez and Fred McGriff back. It was a win-win for everybody.
The 1-1 is a strike. Tony Fernandez had multiple stints with the Blue Jays.
Yes. We got traded for each other the next year in '93. He left the Mets and came back to the Blue Jays.
He had 4 distinct tours of duty with the Blue Jays. Later signed as a free agent twice. 1-2 the count on Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. He hits a ground ball foul toward the third base area.
Yeah, Tony's best days were in Toronto. That's why he kept ending up back there. And they recognized his value while he played there compared to other places, even though he was good in San Diego, an all-star 1 year there.
Noah Schultz ready for a 1-2. The pitch. Down and in on a cutter. Each team with 2 hits. Sox have a homer and a double. The Giants have 2 doubles. And they lead the game 2-1. The pitch fouled on a line over toward the White Sox first base dugout.
You can really tell that Noah's trying to not get violent with his delivery and command his pitches by his fastball staying right around 95. He can probably hit 98, 99, but then he doesn't command the pitch. So he's really trying to keep from reaching back, throwing as hard as he can.
The 2-2 gets him looking on a fastball. 95 that time. That is his first strikeout. That'll bring up Harrison Bader. We had a big grand slam yesterday, his second grand slam in 7 days. And he takes low. In 10 games since he came off the IL due to a left hamstring strain, he's got 3 doubles, 4 homers, 10 knocked in.
And he has 13 batted in on the year, so, you know, when you're hot, you're hot.
1-0 coming. It's high for ball 2. Noah Schultz on a 2-0. All strike. Sinker at 95. Grichuk pretty deep in left. Peters shaded toward left center. The 2-1 is fouled. And now Peters will travel over to straight up center field. Moved about 20 feet after that pitch. The 2-2. Bader pops it up. Right side, just into the outfield grass. Meidroth will make the catch.
And seems like the communication's good on high pop-ups in the sun with the wind, all these things. I think our guys are prepared today.
Now, Victor Barracoto made his major league debut off the bench, struck out in the 8th inning on Friday night. He's playing right field. Right-hand batter. And he takes low, ball 1. He's 24. He's from Venezuela. And he came up Friday with Jung-Hoo Lee going on the IL. And he hits a pop-up right side. This will be foul and out of play.
He joins the ballpark Saturday, May 30th. The White Sox are taking on the Tigers at 1:10. 15,000 fans 21 and older will receive a Teal Caro bobblehead presented by Benny's Beverage Depot.
1-1 the count. 2-1 Giants second inning. Barracoto hits a grounder foul over near the Giants dugout. White Sox have always played well here. 9 wins, 4 losses in the regular season in this ballpark. And trying to win a series this weekend. It would be their 9th series win this season, which would match what they did all of 24. Kind of amazing. Fouled back, still 1-2.
Yeah, pretty amazing results when you think about the work they've put in from the start of the year to now, because things didn't start out well for this club. They didn't look good. They weren't polished. And then they corrected things and have continued to do that. Just correct mistakes and keep growing and getting better.
The 1-2 is low, so they've won series this year against Toronto, the Athletics, the Diamondbacks, the Angels, the Padres, the Mariners. They swept the Royals, won 2 of 3 against the Cubs. 2-2 is outside. There's some good teams on that list.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's the key. You're pointing out that we have beat good teams, not just, I mean, and look, it's pretty balanced throughout baseball, so it's going to be a battle with everybody.
The 3-2, Barracuda pops it up, foul territory, first base side, Murakami digging hard, and he just, Vargas, and he just can't get there. That ball hit the side track. Vargas filling in at first for Murakami today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot playing into that pop-up right there. Long way to run, and the wind was pushing it away from him.
So still 3-2 on Barracuda. Three-2 coming and a foul. Don't see a nickname here on his baseball reference page, but again, he just got to the big leagues. But Barracuda might work.
I think he goes by Barry.
Barry.
Yeah.
That's too easy.
Barry White, baby.
3-2. Popped up. Shallow right. Who wants it? Vargas will make the catch. As Mydroth was there as well. But I think Miguel, after yesterday, saying, I'm getting everything I can today.
Yeah, it was good. It was close that they almost bumped into each other, but communication.
Schultz has retired 5 straight after 2. Giants 2, Sox 1. The Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
White Sox fans, get your space game day ready with Steinhaffel's, proud partner of the Chicago White Sox. Steinhaffel's Memorial Day sale is going on now. Save up to 30% store-wide on sofas, sectionals, bedrooms, dining, and more. Plus, get your outdoor space ready with amazing deals on patio furniture. Perfect for the summer ahead. And with Steinhaffel's 18 months, 0% financing, bringing it home is easier than ever. Shop Steinhaffel's Memorial Day sale in-store and online at steinhaffels.com.
Reason number 2026.
The year to visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Hey, man, what'd you get your girlfriend for her birthday?
Diamond earrings from MarryMeJewelry.com.
Hey, girl, where'd you get that diamond ring?
I inherited my grandmother's jewelry, and Gino at Marry Me created a custom design.
Marry Me Jewelry is located in Countryside Plaza. Visit MarryMeJewelry.com or call 630-MARRY-ME to find out why Marry Me diamonds get the most compliments.
Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialist and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 462926.
White Sox baseball.
It's deep and he's gone.
White Sox nation.
Murakami, first home run in Chicago.
You guys, in my heart.
ESPN Chicago.
ABS challenges are a reminder. Second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. 2-1 Giants, third inning. White Sox bat. Chase Mydroth takes a strike from Robbie Ray on a curveball. If the Giants cannot get back in the playoff race, the 0-1 to Mydroth is outside on a slider. There will be talk of a possible Robbie Ray market because he is a free agent after the season. Whether that happens or not will be up to Buster Posey. A 1-1. Hit on the ground, right to Chapman. Vacuum over there at third, and he'll throw to first. One away.
Well, when you mentioned talk of Robbie Ray, you're talking about at the trade deadline.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of teams in it would love to have a veteran like Robbie Ray. 91 career wins, two-time All-Star, former Cy Young winner. Murakami hits a high pop-up, short left. Rodriguez is in. That ball's going to be caught by the shortstop, Adames. Well, I thought that might drop, and Murakami would have ended up at second. He was running hard the whole way.
Well, it's one where watching the play, the only one that should have taken it was the shortstop. He had a great angle. He had the beat on it the whole way. No issues with the sun. He did the right thing, taking charge.
2 quick outs. That'll bring up Vargas, who flied to center in his first at bat. The pitch. Outside ball 1. Robbie Ray made his major league debut with Detroit in 2014. He was 22 years old. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. So guys like Torrey Hunter, Miguel Cabrera, Ian Kinsler were his teammates.
Ooh, guys that have been gone for some time.
That's it.
Minus Cabrera, who just ended his career before last season.
A 1-1 to Vargas is a fastball at 92, and it missed. Just off the outside, a little high as well. 2-1.
And Ray asked the umpire with the little hand movement, was that outside? And he then said yes with the hand movement.
The 2-1 is low, so 3-1 on Vargas.
Which is interesting, again, in the world of ABS. I mean, if he's not called a strike and you're asking where was it, then you could have just challenged.
The 3-1. And it's low and in. Vargas draws a walk. Miguel came into today with an OPS of 1182 against lefties. He draws a 2-out walk, and that'll give Grichuk a chance.
33rd walk for him on the season against 36 strikeouts, so he's been great in both those areas.
So tying run at first with 2 outs, 2-1 Giants in the third. Grichuk grounded out in his first at bat. And the pitch to him is high for ball 1. Vargas' first move was back to the bag as Ray delivered to the plate.
Yeah, and, you know, we've talked about that enough. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to just stay where you are, and if he throws over, you can dive back.
Grichuk takes a strike.
If you get to a neutral position distance-wise on your lead, and the guy lifts his leg, and you're not sure if he's going to the plate or coming to you, just stand your ground, and when he comes to you, you have time to dive back. He's still got a lot of stuff to do to get the ball over there when he gets the high leg kick.
1-1 is high and outside, and he did the same thing.
He's done it
to head back. 2-1.
Done it on all 3 pitches, whereas Miguel's first move is back toward first. Yeah, and if your momentum's going back toward first, and then you got to jump and go back toward second, I mean, you're all over the place.
Grichuk takes outside. 3-1. Looked like Robbie Ray wanted that one. He didn't get it, but they didn't challenge it, and it was wide. And again, Vargas went back toward first. At one point, he might actually throw over there.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go back, just start with a shorter lead.
The pitch. Down and in. Back-to-back walks here with 2 outs. And before Colson Montgomery bats, and they will have a pitching coach visit from Justin Message. Let's pause 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. So Robbie Ray has walked 3. 2 here with 2 out in the third, and the batter will be Montgomery.
Hey, join us at the ballpark on Friday, May 29th for Reggaeton Night as the Sox take on the Tigers at 6:40. Get access to the pregame patio party with all you can eat and drink and a live DJ when you purchase specially priced tickets. Limited availability.
You're going to be out there?
Yeah, live DJ. That's me. I'm everywhere on that day.
That's it. 2 on for Colson. Sox down a run. Vargas takes off for third. Montgomery, it's a ground ball to first. It's picked up by Schmidt. He'll take it to the bag, and that's it. So Robbie Ray gets out of it. 2-1 Giants in the third on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
When your life turns upside down after an accident, you need an advocate like Wallner Law. I'm John Wallner, and for over 50 years, Wallner Law has fought for people just like you, injured, overwhelmed, and searching for answers. We don't just take cases, we take care of people, and we win for you. From car crashes to workplace injuries, Wallner Law stands by your side every step of the way. So call us today, 312-8-MILLION, and win with Wallner.
You get one of those days in Chicago. Sun's out, not too hot. You're not staying inside, my friend.
No shot. You're out early, and next thing you know, you've hit 2 patios and ran into 10 people.
Somebody's got tickets. There's a show. Something's happening.
That's why you go with Yingling Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. It's not dragging you down halfway through the day.
And that's the difference. You can have a couple, keep it going, and still be good when the night starts.
The city's too alive this time of year to call it early.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
If someone told me that from May 18th through the 26th, I could save up to $150 on tires, brakes, and more at the Bell Tire Memorial Day sale, I'd cancel my own wedding if it fell on those dates. And if someone told me I'd get a low price guarantee at any of their stores, I'd host my grandma's birthday at a Bell Tire just to be there. And if they said I'd be saving up to $150 on things I needed to do anyways, I'd name my unborn child after Bell Tire. I'd even end this commercial right now to go visit belltire.com.
Bell Tire. You're out of there, leaky store brands.
When all else fails, try North Shore Adult Diapers for even the heaviest control problem. Visit northshore.com.
It's the Giants 2 and your White Sox 1, and we're in the bottom of the third inning with Willie Adames ready to start things off against the left-hander Noah Schultz. So it's top of the order, second time through for Noah.
First pitch to Adames is hit high in the air out into the left. Not that deep. Cutting across diagonally over toward the line is Grichuk, and he's got it. So 6 in a row retired by Schultz.
Yeah, he's showing better command. And isn't it amazing how many pitchers need a settle-in moment in the game? It's not everybody can just come out in the first inning and say, hey, I'm good to go. Most of them need to settle in.
Now Arise, assuming he'll be swinging the bat. He laid down a sac bunt in the first. He's hitting .323. Corner infielders are in. And he takes a strike. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Chicago White Sox and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The 0-1, and he drilled him. And Arise not real pleased. I don't know if he got that off the hip or the middle of the back, but he jogs down to first base.
Well, you mentioned not pleased because, in all honesty, this looks like it was thrown at him by design. It was almost thrown behind him. Hit him right in the right pocket. And, you know, it's just one that you can't really get out of the way of.
I wonder if the thud was he's got some padding on one of his gloves because it was in his back pocket, as you said. Here's Schmidt. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago White Sox. Runner on, 1 out. Schmidt nearly got clipped on a low inside cutter.
Now, he had been on a nice run with his command, and all of a sudden it's just gone on back-to-back pitches.
Two-1 Giants, third inning. The pitch. Schmidt takes a strike. Rice still dealing with his paraphernalia, putting on his running gloves. The 1-1 is hit in the air deep left. That's trouble, and it is gone for Casey Schmidt. 2-run homer makes it 4-1 Giants.
It's almost as if Schmidt knew he had to be challenged with a fastball. Similar spot, he hit a home run yesterday. He likes day baseball here in this ballpark, that's for sure.
So he hit the game winner yesterday. He's got a big insurance homer today. And he's driven in 3 of their 4 runs. No time to reset. Here's Devers. And he fouls in the air off to the left, out of play.
Yeah, at this point, if you know it, just let it go. Don't aim it. Don't do anything. Pick up your target and let it go.
Home run number 11 for Casey Schmidt. There's a strike. 0-2 to Devers.
He's given up 3 hits in the game, Noah. 2 doubles and a home run. So they're clobbering the baseball against him when they're making contact.
He misses off the outside. Count now 1-2. It's still early. We're in the 3rd. A 1-2 pitch is off the outside. 2-2 on Devers. Chapman waits on deck. The pitch. Tap foul behind home plate.
So often some of the best pitchers in the history of the game go through runs like Noah's going through it right now at the start of their careers. I mean, there's an education process that takes place at this level unless you're just somebody like Dwight Gooden when he started as a 19-year-old.
2-2 jam shot chopper over to Vargas, and he'll get it to Schultz just in time. Devers running hard, but is thrown out at first base. And that will bring up Chapman.
It's very rare, right, when you see a youngster. Everybody's believing in the hype, and they actually come up here and live up to it. It's rare unless you're Paul Skeens.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
You know, these guys in today's modern. But, you know, Dylan Cease, who's one of the best strikeout pitchers and dominant pitchers in the game, took him a minute to get settled in, find his command.
I think Dylan got hurt today. His start.
I know he started that game, absolutely.
Chapman fouls. Yeah, both he and Vlad Jr. had to leave their game. A loss to the Pirates.
It's a loss to the Blue Jays if they are hurt.
Yeah, Cease with a left hamstring issue. Guerrero got hit by a pitch on the elbow. There's ball 1 to Chapman, 1-1. Noah Schultz ready to work. The pitch fouled.
You know, there are going to be those that say, hey, you got to send kids down like this. But he's already dominated down at AAA. So you got to be patient. Give them their turns up here for a while. Maybe you give them a little breather in between starts. Something you figure out to give them a little mental break. But they still need to learn here one way or another.
Chapman clubs a liner out into left center for a base hit.
Can't learn Major League Baseball pitching in the minor leagues.
So that keeps the inning alive for Susac. Minnesota held on and beat Boston 6-5 at Fenway. So that is a series sweep for the Twins, and they will come to Chicago tomorrow at 26-27.
Yeah, we'll be catching them when they're hot, and the White Sox, you know, you have games like this and moments like this. They're not in the full swing yet, but they'll get back in this game.
Called strike on Susac.
Just looked down and saw a fan wearing a number 33 Rowan jersey. I just remembered, oh yeah, but it's a Giants jersey, not a White Sox one.
The 0-1 fouled into the Lowe's level and back on down into the first level here at Oracle Park. This would be the seats, right? We talked about where would you want to sit in a ballpark. This Lowe's level right in front of our broadcast booth.
Perfect.
Gives you views of the bay, and you're pretty close to the action as well.
Absolutely.
The pitch. A swing and a one bouncer over to Acuna. He'll flip to Meidroth at second. Inning over, but Casey Schmidt extends the Giants' lead with a home run. It's 4-1 San Francisco through 3 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox.
The big realtor firms are busy lining up things for Wall Street. At Century 21 Hearthside, we're busy trying to find the street you will call home, just like we've been doing for 56 years. I'm Lenny File, and I'm ready to work for you. Whether you're buying your first home, new to the area, or if it's time to downsize, our diverse staff of real estate pros are here to help you every step of the way. Century 21 Hearthside is licensed in Illinois and Indiana. I'm Lenny File, and I go the extra mile. Visit us at c21hearthsiderealtors.com today.
Hey guys, now's the perfect time to upgrade your AC before the summer heat wave. Four Seasons is having their spring savings event. Get 72 months of interest-free financing with up to $4,000 in rebates. And Four Seasons will beat any competitor's offer by up to $1,000 guaranteed. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs, you know who to call.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
At 19 weeks pregnant, I found out my blood was attacking my baby. I'm Ellen, and my team said her only chance at survival was a rare procedure.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and gynecology by U.S. News & World Report, the team at Northwestern Maternal Fetal Medicine Clinic treats high-risk pregnancies from across Chicagoland. They performed an unprecedented 5 in utero blood transfusions to ensure Ellen and her baby had a compatible blood type.
Today, my baby is healthy and full of life.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
White Sox baseball.
Montgomery, deep right center.
There's just genuine excitement about everything that's been happening.
The flagship home for every Sox game.
ESPN Chicago. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Sox. This season, every time they turn a double play at home, Steinhoffels donates $200 to Special Spaces to help create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. Sox are down 4-1, fourth inning. Edgar Caro leads off against veteran Robbie Ray. They've had base runners in every inning. They've stranded 2 in each of the last 2 frames. First pitch to Edgar is outside on a curveball at 75 miles an hour.
Ray did that thing again. He looked in as if to say, where is it? But they have 2 challenges.
Haven't used one yet. Caro takes low on a slider.
Robbie right now might be looking and going, why is this guy not swinging at this stuff? It's teasing the strike zone.
Fouled. That one clipped Susak. Picking the left hand, and he needs a second.
A score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. From official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies, we've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/White Sox for official source of your White Sox gear.
We are about ready to resume. 2-1 on Edgar Caro. And the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Trying to think, is this guy the only
Grunter? Sorry.
Active player whose last name is a team nickname? 3-1, and it's outside, ball 4. So Ray really struggling with his command. That's his 4th walk issued. So Robbie Ray, it's the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes. So it is different.
I'm looking around the league, and I can't immediately think of another. Here is Derek Hill.
Don't do that, by the way, right in the middle of the game. Get my brain start thinking. Now I'm picturing stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be watching the game right now. Now you got me
grounded foul.
Thinking about other things, which is okay normally. They need our mojo in a positive way to get them going again.
Now, John Jay is retired, so that doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
1 strike on Derek Hill.
Bill Dodger is no longer playing. Oh, all right.
Short lead by Carroll, not a threat to run. Long hold by the lefty. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. Whatever he does, he's got White Sox base runners leaning back toward first almost every pitch when there's a runner on base.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, it's not the thing that should be happening.
Here it comes. Swung on and missed on a changeup. 1-2 on Hill. Got a little taste with the White Sox late last year. It has been a key part of this team this season. He played 4 games late last year with the Sox after 53 with Miami. And has fit in very nicely. The 1-2 outside.
By the way, what I'm seeing with Robbie Ray from just this angle, which is behind home plate, he has that leg kick. It crosses over, and it kind of looks like he's throwing over to first base. But when you cross over the way he is, you have to throw to the plate.
Yes. That's
so
right.
I don't know why our guys are going back.
2-2 is high. Full count. And from our angle as well, you get to see the entire back of his jersey. Really turns his shoulders away from home plate. But from first base, it has to be deceiving.
Well, it looks like he's throwing to first by everything he's doing. But that's where you say to yourself, he's not throwing over. If it looks like it, he's going to the plate.
And he missed again outside. Ball 4. Got to take advantage of these walks at some point.
Well, this is where you hope, right? This is a situation where he's absolutely going to lose it. White Sox trailing by 3. It's a 4-1 lead. We're in the top of the 4th inning for the Giants. And you get the first 2 aboard via the walk. Yeah. And last inning with 2 outs, he walked a couple. He's walked 4 of the last 5 people that he's faced. Do something with it.
Here's Tristan Peters. He tried to bunt second and third, 1 out in the second, and got thrown out, and he squares and he drags a bunt to first, and that will move the runners. Schmidt will flip it to a rise. So Peters moves the runners up, and that'll bring up Acuna.
That's one of those times where it's interesting. I like that he advanced both runners, but you don't like that he just gave out an out. You said that about a rise back in the first inning, bunting against Schultz after he had walked somebody. Thanks for the out. Well, that might be what Ray's saying right now. I'll gladly get the next guy out and give up 1 run.
Infield's going to play back, the middle guys in particular, and Acuna takes a strike.
And that's what you have to consider as well when you're putting down the bunt. If the manager asks him to bunt it, okay, you just do what you're told. But you've got to consider it's Acuna batting behind you. Even if he's right-handed against a left-handed pitcher, he's not been hitting.
The pitch. A swing and a line drive the other way, and a sliding catch by Barracoto. A tag and a score and a throw to third, and it hits Hill as he came together, kind of collided with Chapman. So it's a sacrifice fly, and it's 4-2, and Derek Hill's a little shaken up.
Oh, that smoked him, yeah. It's a rocket throw by Adames. Great play and right by Barracoto, and he's got a cannon of an arm, I can tell you that. He got it to the shortstop quickly, who then fired it into the back of Hill. And the White Sox advanced 90 feet on the sac fly. So nice job by Acuna getting that runner in.
Yeah, they convert a leadoff walk into a run. And the batter is Meidroth with Hill at third and 2 outs in the fourth. Chase takes ball 1. Nope, it's a strike. My mistake. Late signal by Chris Guccione.
It's interesting how when you play extra innings, get that ghost runner, and how often you don't bunt somebody over. But in a situation like today, you can bunt 2 guys over.
Called strike 2.
When you're trailing, but you don't usually want to bunt them over because you're trying that big inning. Hey, you got a man on second, nobody out, let's not bunt. We had runners on first and second, and we bunted. And it's almost like we weren't looking for the big inning. We're looking for anything we can pick up.
I'm betting Peters bunted on his own.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah. Meidroth takes low. 1-2.
And we already know that Will supports those decisions by his players.
Yeah, I think Hill and Peters in particular, I think Will just trusts that they understand situations.
Yep.
And don't have to be told to bunt. Ray on a 1-2 to Meidroth. The pitch. Grounded foul. I'd like to welcome our listeners tuned in on News Talk 1440 AM and 96.1 FM in Rockford, Illinois. 4-2 Giants in the rubber game. We're in the 4th inning. Ray will step off. Robbie Ray on a 1-2. A pitch. Outside, ball 2. Ray was doing the walk-off toward third. And I'm a little surprised Susak didn't challenge it. It would have been really close.
Well, I'm in agreement. It's surprising, but at the same time, Robbie Ray has the right to tap his hat just like the catcher.
He does. 2-2 to Meidroth in the dirt. Blocked by Susak. Although the way it's gone this year, it's almost like a shock collar. You touch your hat as a pitcher. Don't do that again. They don't want pitchers doing it.
Oh, I feel for your puppies.
But you're right. Robbie Ray could have challenged.
Yeah.
Decided not to. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a curveball. Probably the last pitch he thought he would get on that payoff. Sox get 1. It's 4-2 Giants in the 4th on the Hard Rock Casino work.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into an Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Hodgkins and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together. Let's drive.
Hey, it's Will Venable, manager for the Chicago White Sox. You're listening to White Sox Baseball. This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Well, good news. Sox got a run. They probably wanted more than the one they got. It's 4-2 Giants. Bottom of the fourth. Jesus Rodriguez bats against Noah Schultz. And he hits a roller that'll just get into right. Perfectly placed between Vargas and Mydrov.
Watching the Giants and their approach in this last couple of games kind of takes a page of what the White Sox have done to opponents. They're accepting their hits. They're driving the ball when they can. They're just doing a little bit of everything to really be pests.
That brings up Bader. 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Bader takes ball one. The throw is going to be in time. Edgar Caro gets Rodriguez at second. Nice tag by Mydrov. He was just kind of waiting for the runner to get there. They don't run a lot.
No, they don't. And, he had a decent jump, but he doesn't have the speed to go along with, apparently. Jay's caught that right at the dirt and just slid his glove out in front of the dive.
So Rodriguez eliminated. 1 ball, no strikes to Bader. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to Acuna. He waits back on it, and he'll fire to first for the out. Just like that, 2 away. Now Barracoto still looking for his first career hit. White Sox double play turns are brought to you by Steinhoffels. Their Memorial Day sale is on now. Save up to 30% store-wide. Steinhoffels, Chicagoland's furniture and mattress leader. Shop in store and online at steinhoffels.com. First pitch is low.
Barracoto took that pitch nicely, which is a little nerving. Because if he's seen the breaking ball well, it means he's probably waiting for the fastball to jump on.
There's a swing and a 2-bouncer to Montgomery. Nice job to glove it. Good throw across for the out. He slipped a little bit with his footing, but made the play. Off to the fifth. Giants 4, Sox 2 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Commercial Tire Service has been serving Chicagoland since 1989. Family owned and operated, and with over 37 years of experience, don't hit the road without the right tires for the job you need done. Commercial Tire Service is the #1 choice for tires. Now open in Hammond. Commercial Tire Service offers a wide range of tires and sizes, and they have a rich history on anything that is rubber and rolls. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
Every day, hardworking men and women build our roads, our offices, our homes, but you don't see the silent struggle, the disaster of a totally wrecked porta potty. Untouchable surfaces, unbearable odors, conditions no crew should endure.
Just want something clean, something decent.
That's why there's Flood's Royal Flush. Premium, spotless, comfortable restrooms, cleaned and maintained by and for hardworking people. Flood's Royal Flush, a local, woman-owned, family-operated company. You dump it, we pump it. Now offering sweeping service and septic pumping.
Compassion is more than just care. It's commitment. At UI Health, your story guides us, shapes us, and inspires us. And we're with you every step of the way. Whether it's your stroke emergency, your cancer journey, or your transplant victory. At UI Health, our care heals, our care saves, and our care triumphs. Find expert care for your journey at uihealth.care.
Line shot deep left, a home run.
Hey, it's Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
You're listening to ESPN Chicago, the home of the Chicago White Sox.
We are in the Bell Tire broadcast booth from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Another gorgeous afternoon. Sox trying to come back today and win a series. They're down 4-2 in the fifth. Munetaka Murakami faces Robbie Ray for the third time today. A strikeout and a pop out to short so far. Mune is the DH, and he takes low, ball one. Sitting on 17 home runs. The 1-0. It's a strike on a fastball.
17 home runs is a good season for a lot of people. I mean,
very true.
He's done it in less than 2 months.
He's only DH'd, including today, 3 times this season. And he swings and misses. If we had done this, first 50 games or so, how many times would he DH? I would have probably said 10 to 15, but he's been so good at first base and so comfortable that when he's in the lineup, for the most part, that's where he is. But today, it's a little bit of a respite, and he takes low 2-2.
Yeah, it's a half day off. And you feel it. You feel more relaxed doing this, even though there's stress with the at-bat. But it's not a full day of hitting, struggling, having a bad day, whatever, and then you go defensively and maybe you make a mistake there. It's just get your at-bats and you hope to rake. But he's not done that yet. He's 0 for 2.
Waits on a 2-2 and takes low. Will he get a strike here is the question.
Well, he'll throw any pitch, Robbie Ray. He'll throw any of his arsenal in this situation. So good luck to you as a batter. Just be defensive and protective.
3-2, and it's just off the plate. Ball 4, and that is a third leadoff walk issued by Ray today.
And his 6th walk issued. Goodness.
Vargas steps in. Well, Ray has been playing with danger with all these walks. And there's action in their bullpen as a result. This will be his 88th pitch. And it's outside on a curve.
Yeah, it's enough to drive you crazy as a defensive player. Adames has actually just stepped up a few steps toward his pitcher and was slapping his glove and yelling, "Let's go, let's go."
The 1-0. Outside. Ball 2.
He'd love right now for Miguel to get into it, tie this game up. It's the situation for it for sure.
The ball 2 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Borderline pitch. Went Ray's way, and it was wide. But Vargas did not challenge. 2-1. Looked very similar to the previous pitch, but he got that call. The 2-1. Inside, ball 3.
What should be ball 4 as we would look at it, but if Robbie's going to miss by that much, then you don't need to worry about saying, I need to challenge everything. But you're in this situation again where you're looking for a meatball with the approach of trying to drive it over the center field fence. That way you're not out in front of the slow stuff.
The 3-1. Low. Another walk. First 2 have reached. And the batter will be Rando Grichuk.
I don't know if they have in their notes his career high in walks, but that's got to be it.
I don't see it. Yeah.
That is 7 walks.
Here comes Tony Vitello. Slow walk to the hill. The entire Giants infield is out there and waiting for the home plate umpire to tell them to move it along, and I have a feeling he's just waiting, and then we'll make a move.
Well, you mentioned the pitcher hadn't been warmed up a lot out in that bullpen, so you give him every single pitch that you can allow him to have out there before you make the move. And we
Still hasn't made an indication.
Yeah, we don't know this manager and what he does, but he has finally indicated you got to go.
He really took his time. So we'll be back. We're in the 5th. 2 on, nobody out. 4-2 San Francisco. We're back after this on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right, and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Southside baseball fan Lenny File.
During the home buying and selling process, trust your family to our family. I'm Lenny File of Century 21 Hearthside. I go the extra mile to make sure buying and selling your home is easy. Licensed in Illinois and Indiana, and doing it for 56 years, that's a lot of miles to cover. But I'll go one more for you. Visit LennyFile, FEIL.com. That's LennyFile.com.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialists and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 462926.
Confirmed it is a career high 7 walks issued by Robbie Ray. He leaves having allowed 2 hits and 2 runs, but 2 runs potentially on the board at first and second. Nobody out, 5th inning, 4-2 Giants. And the new pitcher is a right-hander, Keaton Wynn, and it will not be Grichuk. Antonacci will bat.
Wynn's been really good. I mean, batters just hitting 125 against him and 16 strikeouts off of his splitter. He has 10 holds this year. He's just the guy they need to stop the threat right now.
Here's the pitch. Sam takes ball 1 high. Wynn born in Ollie, Iowa. 5th round pick of the Giants out of Iowa Western Community College, 2018. The 1-0. Low. White Sox have seen a lot of pitches in this game.
They have. Just waiting for that one big swing. When I say that, I'm not talking about a home run, just the swing that drives in some runs.
2-0 strike. That's the 95th pitch thrown by the Giants. We're in the 5th inning with nobody out.
Yeah, this has definitely got the look of 200-plus pitches by Giants pitching today.
The 2-1 is low. Wynn is 28. 6'4", 230 pounds, and a 3-1 coming to Antonacci. Check swing, and he held, and it's ball 4. That pitch was up on a fastball, and the Giants have walked the bases loaded.
Kind of hear the music for the conga line going right now. Dun, 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 dun. Just keep it going.
Colson Montgomery, the batter. Now you got to do some damage here.
Yeah, and he wants to make up for last at bat where he was not pleased with the base runners running in front of him and distracting them, and he grounded out. He wants to crush one.
And he hits a foul in the air off of 3rd out of play. Sox had a bases loaded no out situation earlier on this trip in Seattle and didn't score. Later in that game, the Mariners had the same situation and didn't play to run. But normally you do when you get into this spot. The 0-1 fouled. Montgomery not too pleased. He's down 0-2.
Well, just reading the notes on this pitcher, the splitter comes into play in a situation like this. That is his strikeout pitch.
Went from a very small town in Iowa, 201 residents. Ollie, Iowa. 0-2. Grounded foul.
Looked like the splitter.
Sox trying to turn this one around. Down 4-2. Murakami at third, Vargas at second, Antonacci at first. They all walked. The pitch. Swing and a double play ball to the second baseman, but it's bobbled by Arise. He'll get an out at first. That's a big break. A huge break. A run was going to score either way. It's 4-3. But now second and third with only one out, and Arise right now down in a catcher's crouch, not real happy with himself.
Well, he obviously knows that was huge. That's a routine 4-6-3 double play waiting to happen, and he did not field the ball. Hit off the heel of his glove, kind of trickled behind him, and then he couldn't do anything but pick it up and go out to first base for the out.
Infield in, Caro batting left-handed. And he swings and punches a soft line drive out into left. Coming on and not catching it is Rodriguez. He laid out. It hit his glove, and he just couldn't hang on. Vargas will score. It's 4-4.
Boy, it means a lot when you don't turn the double play, how it changed things here in this inning. I mean, completely changes how a batter walks up to home plate, how you pitch, everything. And just like that, the Sox have finally had the inning they've been waiting for. They've scored a couple of runs and evened things up.
That is an RBI single for Edgar, his first hit on the road trip. And a big one, and Jared Kelenic will hit for Derek Hill. And the catcher now, Chapman, will head to the mound to talk with Wynn.
White Sox with 3 hits to go along with their 4 runs. 8 walks they've received.
So Antonacci hitting in Grichuk's spot will stay in and play left, and Kelenic can then play right after batting here for Hill. Antonacci's at second. Caro is at first, tied at 4. And the pitch is a strike. Those runs will be charged to the starter. Kelenic challenging that sinker at the knees. And it's low. So it's overturned. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. A swing and a foul right at the plate. The comeback kids, they've done it a lot this season. And we're still not even halfway through this game.
One of the things that I've learned about this team this year is even if things aren't going well early, don't give up. If they don't look good, they can turn it around quickly.
1-1 is hit in the air out into deep left, and the wind maybe knocking it down as Rodriguez makes a catch just in front of the warning track for out number 2.
Antonacci having to stand his ground at second base. Good throw in from the left fielder on the warning track. One hopper to third base. By the way, Antonacci never had a chance to advance on that diving effort by the left fielder on the base hit because, well, he didn't know if it was going to be caught. He couldn't get doubled up. So he had to stand close to second base. And the left fielder recovered quickly and got it into third. He could not advance on the hit.
Tristan Peters swings and misses. He's bunted twice, once for an out, the other time a sacrifice. So he's 0 for 1. Keaton Wynn pitches. And it's a ball, and it will be challenged by Susak down near the low inside corner. And it is a strike. So 2 overturns in the inning. 1 for each team. And it's 0-2 on Peters. The pitch. Low. On a split.
Nice job laying off of that tease of a pitch. Big gap in right center field for Peters. If he exploits that, he can run all day.
1-2. Foul. This game is up for grabs. They've knocked Robbie Ray out here in the 5th. Trying to grab the lead for the second time. There's a swing and a chop back to the pitcher. Plays like a bunt, and the throw to first in time as Wynn gets Peters. Tristan's had 3 at-bats in this game and a grand total of about 5 feet of ground balls.
Yeah, 2 bunts and a swinging bunt.
But they do tie it up. It's 4-4 in the 5th on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bridgeview and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
When you walk into any one of the 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why they're the king of fresh produce. Then go further in. Discover their homemade favorites, including guacamole, pico de gallo, and salsas, made in-store daily with the freshest ingredients. And don't forget to pick up a bag or 2 of El Ranchero authentic tortilla chips, the perfect dip chip. Pete's Market, El Ranchero, and Chicago baseball, a lineup built for game day. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
You feel that, Tyler? That's Chicago waking up. Golf course is packed. Lakefront buzzing. This is the season.
Yeah, and you're trying to walk 18 like you're still in your prime.
I am in my prime. I just need the right beer to keep up.
That's why you go with Yingling Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. It's built for days like this.
Exactly. You can hit the course, hit the patio, keep it moving all day, and not feel weighted down.
Spring in Chicago doesn't wait, and you shouldn't either.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
White Sox Giants evened up at 4 in San Fran as we head to the bottom of the 5th when we bring you today's White Sox Twitter poll question. Len, DJ, whenever you're ready.
We are ready, Jeff.
All right, with Noah Schultz and Robbie Ray, a couple lefties on the mound, we asked the question, which notable southpaw in his prime would you select to join the current White Sox if you could? I've got 4 dominant answers for you.
All right, go ahead.
Steve Carlton, Sandy Koufax, Randy Johnson, or Clayton Kershaw?
That's a list, boy.
Yeah, all of them. Any of them. I'll go Kershaw. Here's Willie Adames against Schultz. First pitch strike.
I'll go Koufax.
Randy Johnson getting 63%, Kershaw 18%, Koufax getting 13%.
Interesting. Love it.
Now, what a foursome. The 0-1 is fouled on the screen.
For the longest time, the all-time strikeout leader for left-handed pitchers was Steve Carlton. Randy Johnson went past that and just kept going. Sandy Koufax had, that 7-year window in his prime that was the best 7 years in the history of pitching, till I believe Pedro Martinez matched it or was similar.
And Kershaw had quite a run, too.
Oh, yeah.
0-2 is whacked in the air out into deep left. Antonacci back, and it's over his head. Then off the wall. Adames will have a double. Lead-off double, Willie Adames.
Sam got back, and he thought he was in the right spot and was ready to plant up and make a grab, but then he realized, no, that ball's still going. He tried to jump, but it was not deep enough to make the play. It just got over his head. It was a well-hit rocket that short-hopped the wall.
So they've got the go-ahead run at second with nobody out. Arise the batter. And he backs away from a high cutter.
I like that pitch, but only for one reason. Not because it moved Arise or he meant to move him or anything. It was just, he's just letting it go now. He can't aim the ball. When he's aiming the ball, he's very susceptible for the barrel to get on the ball. Just let it go.
1-0, and he got drilled again. That's twice Arise has been hit. Now he's kind of skipping around in circles. And will end up at first base. Crowd doesn't like it. That was a sinker. And that'll be it for Schultz. Is Will Venable already out of the dugout? Arise, by the way, did not look at Schultz. He was not happy that first time, but didn't really react this time other than it hurt.
Yeah, you know, when you get somebody out there like Noah and you're a left-handed batter, I mean, you're going to realize he might accidentally let it go.
Well, one thing we know about Noah, he likes to work inside off the plate.
Yep.
And he has hit Arise twice. So not a real popular guy here in San Francisco. That's all right. Bullpen time. Grant Taylor coming second. Nobody out. Bottom 5. 4-4 tie on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
This is Courtney Cronin talking with two of Chicago's top accident lawyers, Julio Costa and Anthony Iavone of Costa Iavone.
See that? The name works. Keep it simple.
Well, it's your last name.
But the real point is that we can keep it simple because we're local, we're good at what we do, and we understand the needs of our clients.
And that puts them at ease right from the start.
Bingo. Bottom line, we get you, and we're here when you need us.
If you've been in an accident, even if you don't think you need a lawyer, call us. It's free. Costa Iavone. Keep our number in your phone.
708-4-million.
Man, I just went in that porta potty. I think it made things worse.
I opened the door and almost called my priest. When was the last time this thing was cleaned?
It's hot, it's cramped, it smells like regret.
Oh, we're fixing roads, building skyscrapers. We deserve better than this.
Tired of porta potties ruining the day? Upgrade to Flood's Royal Flush. Comfortable pots that are kept clean.
Wait, this is a porta potty?
Now that's how you treat a crew.
Flood's Royal Flush, a local, woman-owned, family-operated company. You dump it, we pump it. Now offering sweeping service and septic pumping.
Commercial Tire Service has been serving Chicagoland since 1989. Family owned and operated, and with over 37 years of experience, don't hit the road without the right tires for the job you need done. Commercial Tire Service is the #1 choice for tires. Now open in Hammond. Commercial Tire Service offers a wide range of tires and sizes, and they have a rich history. On anything that is rubber and rolls. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
Taylor will face a tough out Casey Schmidt, who's already hit a double, a homer, knocked in 3 and scored twice. Giants have 2 on, nobody out in the 5th, and a 4-4 tie. When we do that X or Twitter poll, it's a maximum of 4 choices, but I just wanted to wrap it up by mentioning maybe 2 other possible options. Casey Schmidt takes a strike, and he's going to challenge that curveball. He thought it was high. And it was. So 3 overturns here in the last few minutes. Warren Spahn.
Oh, yeah.
And Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A couple of other lefties to think about. There's a high slider. Ball 2. But I have no problem with the list that Jeff gave us.
No, it's fun.
Only put 4 on there.
Chris Sale's name might be added to that list, but
Chris Sale, yeah. 2-0. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 2-1. And if you're wondering, Cy Young was a righty. .511 wins. Fouled back.
Yeah, there's a lot more options right-handed than lefty.
Two. He'd love a strikeout here. The pitch. Fouled. That's a good job by Schmidt went up on a fastball and able to foul it back.
It's almost like he felt he was going to get that pitch. He was cheating in anticipation of that pitch with 2 strikes.
Taylor's 2-2. Hammered foul off the left side netting.
See, therein lies the problem, because when he swings at your pitch 2-2 fastball that he times, in his mind he's saying they won't throw that again, and so they slow things down and wait for the breaking stuff just enough. But fortunately that was so slow Schmidt couldn't keep it fair.
The pitch lifted foul and back into the second level.
That one at 96 miles an hour. If you got 99, go ahead and pop that up there right about now. He won't touch it.
Another 2-2 is too high.
That was 97. If that's a strike, it probably gets the job done.
Full count on Casey Schmidt. Big moment. 2 on, nobody out, 5th inning. 4-4 is the score. The payoff. And it missed inside on a curveball. And they're loaded.
With nobody out.
And here's Devers.
It's one of those days. Nothing's going to be easy about the White Sox trying to win this one.
So they had bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the inning and plated 2. Infield back for 2, and the catcher Carroll requesting a timeout, so that's a disengagement for Taylor. This is not a group that walks a lot. Swinging a fly ball, deep left. Antonacci back at the fence. It's another Giants grand slam. And they lead 8-4.
Devers jumped all over first pitch high fastball. Zoned him up, barreled him up.
It was Bader yesterday to dead central. This time, Devers goes the opposite way to left. And the Giants have the lead by 4 big ones. And still nobody out.
And a lot of baseball left for the White Sox to get it together and say, we've had enough. We're coming back and winning it.
Called strike on Matt Chapman. Two of those runs charged to Schultz. Next pitch misses on a sinker. The 1-1 coming. It's low and outside, 2-1.
I think if anything stings, it's the fact that the Giants have not been a home run hitting team until this series, of course. They've been hammering the ball the last couple of days.
There's a miss off the outside to make it 3-1.
White Sox pitching had been really good, and the offense supporting it, but we got to flip the script today.
Chapman takes a strike. He thought it was ball 4. He's going to challenge it. He flipped his bat back toward the dugout. And he's going to, I think, maybe regret challenging this. It was really close. And it is a strike. So it's a full count on Chapman. The 3-2. A swing and a chopper to Meidroth. He'll pick it up and fire to first. 1 down.
A 1 ticket plus a free meal. Grab your family and friends and head to the ballpark with a family pack starting at $21 for select games. Each ticket purchase includes a hot dog, a drink, chips, and a cookie. Visit WhiteSox.com/family
That's the 8th career Grand Slam for Rafael Devers. And we've got a pitching change. Taylor faced 3. And he's coming out. That might be to count for an appearance in a day or two. 8-4 Giants, bottom 5. We're back in a moment on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
A damp basement can turn into a big problem fast.
Family Waterproofing is a veteran-owned company built on integrity, discipline, and craftsmanship.
We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation repair, and crawl space solutions that keep your home dry and secure year-round.
We don't believe in shortcuts.
Just proven systems and dependable service.
If you see signs of water intrusion, don't wait.
Reach out to our team at familydry.com.
This is Ken.
And I'm Maria, and we are Family Waterproofing. Your basement's best defense.
You gotta see Jack. You gotta see Jack. Jack Phelan. 'Cause Jack's got something new.
Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside is your hometown team. For more than 50 years, people have been seeing Jack for a huge new and used car inventory. Terrific savings and customer service that's second to none. If you're ready for a winner, you've got to see Jack. Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres, we are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
It is right-hander Tyler Davis in for Grant Taylor. And thanks to Jeff Meller for catching this. That is the first Major League home run allowed by Grant Taylor in his 56th career appearance. Over 62 innings of work. That grand slam by Devers. Susac takes low for ball 1 on a slider. 8-4 Giants in the 5th inning.
Yeah, it's unfortunate it had to happen with a bases loaded situation, but if you're going to give it up, apparently give it up in style.
Another low on, and Carroll thought it was a strike.
The catcher's challenging to call a ball.
So he has challenged. We've had a barrage of challenges the last inning or so, and it is low.
Toss confirmed. Chicago's got 1 remaining challenge.
So each team down to 1 ABS challenge. Drew Gilbert, by the way, is on deck for Rodriguez. Swinging a hard grounder foul third base side. 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. The 2-1 coming, and it's popped up right side of the ballpark and behind the White Sox dugout. 2-2 on Susac. And he'll get a timeout. 3 multi-run innings for the Giants. 2 in the first, a pair in the third, and 4 coming on 1 swing in the 5th. The pitch. Susac fouls down and then off his hip. Some finals. Pittsburgh beat Toronto 4-1. First of a split doubleheader. Orioles 5, Tigers 3. Minnesota swept Boston. Final today 6-5 at Fenway. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and rolled right over to Montgomery at third. He'll pop the mitt and lob across for the out. Cleveland over the Phillies 3-1. Yankees shut out Tampa Bay 2-0. Miami beat the Mets 4-0. Cardinals and Reds were postponed. Kansas City beat Seattle 8-6. Dodgers over Milwaukee 5-1. And Houston beat the Cubs 8-5. The Cubs finishing an 0-7 homestand following a 15-game winning streak at Wrigley. What a weird year they've had.
Oh, boy, you're not kidding. Kind of like right now what we're watching in this series against the Giants, a team that doesn't score a lot of runs, doesn't hit for power, but they have figured it out the last couple of days.
Drew Gilbert pinch hitting, and he hits a roller into center field. A pinch single for Gilbert, and Bader will come to bat with a man on and 2 out.
All right, got to stop this confidence that these Giants have built up in the last couple of games right here. Get some outs.
Tied their season high with 10 runs yesterday. And Bader swings and misses. I should have mentioned this when it was 4-4. The Giants, when they don't score 5 runs, were a major league worst 5-29. So the Sox needed to stop them right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Bader takes low, 1-1.
But, you know, this is the kind of game you get the sense, since it's already gone back and forth, that the White Sox aren't done. Just got to stop them.
1-1. Low, but he went around on appeal. 1-2.
It's always the key when you're trailing and you got the feel that you might get back into it offensively, is your pitching's got to step up and shut the opponent down now. So let's go right here.
Gilbert at first, 2 outs. 1-2 to Bader. Up and in. Tyler Davis 2-1 with a 2.77 in 11 appearances. He's a rookie. 27 years old. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Giants have the lead again on the Devers Grand Slam. It's 8-4 after 5 on the Hard Rock Sox Network.
Hey campers, it's Jan from Toyota. This summer we're headed to Camp Toyota, and the fun starts now. We're kicking things off by kicking up mud. Jump in campers, we're going off-roading in a 4Runner. Next, we're heading to the hot springs in a RAV4. And finally, park your Tundras and Tacomas around the campfire because we're roasting marshmallows. Your summer starts here.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends June 1st. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's Maria.
And this is Ken at Family Waterproofing.
We're veteran-owned.
Family run.
Here's how we work.
We show up.
We give you options.
And we repair it the right way.
If you've got foundation cracks, seepage, or a basement that just won't stay dry, we can help.
And now we've got something that makes it even easier. It's called Express Services.
If you already know what you need, you can book your project directly.
Less back and forth, less waiting.
Visit FamilyDry.com to learn about Express Services. Family Waterproofing. Your basement's best defense.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Strike 3. Got him looking. Struck him out.
Hey, it's Noah Schultz, left-handed pitcher for Chicago White Sox. You're listening to ESPN Chicago, home of your Chicago White Sox.
Top of the 6th. Acuna against Keaton Wynn. It's 8-4 San Francisco. Luis Angel with a sac fly on a line out to right in his previous trip. And he takes a strike on a fastball. So Wynn now could get a win. The 0-1 fouled off the catcher. 0-2.
Best thing, we say it pretty consistently, is just go out immediately and have that shutdown ending after your team gets you runs. That's what the right-hander Wynn's trying to do right now. Shut the Sox down.
0-2, and he got him swinging on a slider. That'll bring up Meidroth. Leadoff homer is 4th already as a major leaguer, and he doesn't do it every day. Does it against lefties this year, but Antonacci has grabbed that spot against righties, and Chase swings and misses. He is 1 for 3.
Yeah, you got to accept your hits right now as the White Sox need base runners. Home runs are great, but they don't really add up unless you get a bunch of them with nobody on base.
The pitch is ball 1-1-1. Sinker missed the outside corner. Base runners have not been hard to come by for the White Sox with all the walks. They only have 3 hits. Strike looking 1-2. But the starter Ray walked a career high 7, and then Wynn walked the first batter he faced. The 1-2 is down and away.
Yeah, they were very giving pitching for the Giants to start things off, but Wynn looks like he's trying to get settled in. He's got the good stuff and the good numbers to back up his record this year.
There's a swing and a chopper pulled foul.
He got a lot of holds, but as you said, he's in a position now to pick up a win.
Chase needs to adjust one of his batting gloves. And he's got a pad on the back of his left hand that I think he needed to make some tweaks to. 2-2 coming. It's fouled.
96-mile-an-hour fastball that was fouled off the other way. Hitter's always telling you a story. If he's a little late on the fastball, it means he's going to catch up to a slower speed.
The pitch. Chop to first. Backhanded play by Schmidt, and he'll get it to the pitcher at the bag for the out.
Stayed with the fastball, and a little shorter, compact swing by Meidroth, and he made contact just weakly.
The heart of the lineup is brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. Home to Illinois' top-ranked heart and vascular program for 18 straight years by U.S. News and World Report. Murakami with 2 outs. 0 for 2. He's walked and scored a run. And he hits a ground ball softly to a rise. Who scoops and quickly gets rid of it to first. And the Sox go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 6th from San Francisco. Giants 8, Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I deserve.
Wallner Law helped me get back on my feet.
Thanks to Wallner Law, I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
Oh, and the runner's out at home plate. We are going into another inning, folks, so buckle your seatbelt.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean you, buddy.
Wait, what?
No, seriously, buckle your seatbelt. Look out!
It's not a figure of speech. Buckle your seatbelt. It's the law for a reason. A citation might seem like an inconvenience, but in the event of a car crash, it can mean much worse for you and your loved ones. Click it or ticket. This message is paid for by NHTSA.
Chicagoans take pride in their city, so why not protect it from smog? Unleaded 88 gasoline, also called E15, burns cleaner than standard gasoline and helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions around the city we love. It's been reviewed by the EPA and approved for all of us to use to clean up the air and help us breathe easier, better for the environment, and supporting local farm families right here in Illinois. Visit UNL88.com to find a pump near you.
Giants doubling up the Sox 8-4 in the bottom of the sixth when we bring you our gateway to the booth, which is brought to you by the City of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. It is an Ask Len Day. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Casper.
I am ready.
All right, our buddy Mailman Jack wants to know, Len, what's a movie that you've watched several times but will happily watch again?
There are a million of them. I will just do a baseball movie, Major League. I can't turn it off when it pops on the MLB Network or whatever. Will Brennan's going to hit for Barracoto against Tyler Davis, swinging a line drive out to left center, and it's run down by Antonacci. So one pitch and one out, and I'm talking the original, not
two or three or
well, I think there was 4 or 5 at least one sequel and maybe another sequel, but the first one was one of the best baseball movies, and I almost never turn it off once it pops on. But it's also one of those films, as Adames takes a strike, I probably haven't seen it in full since the first time I saw it.
Yeah, you watch it when it's on, absolutely.
The 0-1 is hit on the ground to Meidroth, easy play, and he'll unfortunately not make the play as the throw took Vargas toward the home plate side of first base, and it's out of the glove of Vargas, and Adames is safe. Well, that's one both guys wish they could have back, and that's just not a good throw by Chase on a very routine play.
Yeah, Adames, though, running hard. And because of it, there was no room for Vargas to take his foot off the bag and try and adjust. He had to stretch, and he had to stretch toward the pitcher's mound to try and grab it.
So a one-out base runner, and Arise takes outside. Stood there like a statue. He's done that multiple times in this series. Meidroth shaking his head in disgust. Throw over to first, and they tried to catch Adames as he was taking his lead, and he just got back. It's amazing how many infielders make errors on the most routine of plays. And they have too much time.
Yeah, and then make great plays when it's tough.
Yes. Arise swings and misses. 1-1 on him. He's had an interesting day, hasn't he? Sack bunt, and he's gotten drilled twice.
And he's taken one home run swing on the last pitch. So he's interested in trying to put one in the pond out there.
A swing and a miss. 1-2. What did you call it?
The pond.
The pond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the right field fence. Yeah. Just the pond.
Well, it's a big bay, but the area where home runs do tend to land is called McCovey Cove. And there are usually a lot of kayaks out there during a Giants game. 1-2 is hit in the air, foul, left side out of play.
When it comes to left-handed power, I mean, they have Devers that can reach the water. And Eldridge, left-handed batters. Right-handers, I don't know. There's probably maybe one or so that have hit right-handers that hit in the water.
Not many. It has happened. Arise hits a fly ball to left. This one twisting, foul, and out of play. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Davis has been pumping the zone so far since he came in. Another foul.
Such a hard thing to do. Face a guy like Arise and just keep throwing strikes and hoping he'll hit it at somebody, because the actuality of striking him out is low. It's like, so you got to make a pitch that he's going to hit it at somebody, because he's going to hit it.
Rise pops it up. First base side foul territory. Vargas over near the dugout, and he can't get it.
It's just on the other side of the screen, and that screen goes right over where the people in the dugout are sitting. And when it hits the back of that screen, it goes into the dugout. There's a gap of about 5 feet between the net and the top of the dugout roof.
It's unique in that regard. Eight 8-4 San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. Adames at first base. And a 1-2 count on a tough guy to strike out. Arise, the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out into deep left center, but it'll be Antonacci to make the catch. That is one of those rare at-bats, and it might just be because Arise was a little angry. He was trying to hit the ball in the air for power, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell. You can absolutely tell he was trying to hit it out in the water, or in his case, just as far as possible. And you said it's very rare when he takes those kinds of swings.
Now Schmidt. And the first offer is low. Detroit trying to split a doubleheader. Got 2 in the first in Baltimore. 2-0 Detroit. Schmidt cuts and misses. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Might drop to the right of second base, shading his eyes, and it's in his mitt. So that error Chase made did not hurt Davis. The 7th, Giants 8, White Sox 4 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
As an attorney and a mom, I know how busy life can get. After a car accident, the last thing you need is more stress. That's why at Postman Law, we're more than just lawyers. We're your personal to-do list. We'll handle the insurance calls, track down medical bills, even help you find the right doctor. And yes, we'll fight to get you the money you deserve. But most importantly, we take the hassle off your shoulders. Call 844-POSTMAN. When other firms promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
As a proud partner of the Chicago White Sox, Steinhoffels knows teamwork makes all the difference, especially at home. That's why Steinhoffels offers decorating solutions, its in-house design service. From simple recommendations to full room layouts and floor plans, their designers handle the details so you don't have to. From the first idea to the final touch, Steinhoffels has you covered. Visit Steinhoffels at one of their 7 Chicagoland locations or shop online at steinhoffels.com.
Heart surgery is no one's dream of retirement. I'm Beverly, and that's what I was facing when my cardiology team at Northwestern Medicine identified a diseased valve in my heart. But thanks to Dr. Gang and Dr. Ahmad's expertise, I didn't have to have open heart surgery.
With access to the top heart and vascular program in Illinois by U.S. News and World Report, Beverly's team at Central DuPage Hospital replaced her diseased aortic valve using a tiny catheter, and she was back on her feet in just a few days. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. On Chicago's home for sports. ESPN Chicago.
We are in our Bell Tire broadcast booth at Oracle Park in San Francisco. 8-4 Giants, top 7. Brennan is now in left. Gilbert plays right, and Matt Gage is the new pitcher. He's a lefty. He worked in the game yesterday. An inning and a third. All the outs were strikeouts. He did give up a single. And Vargas swings and misses for strike 1. Gage is 33. The pitch is inside. He's got a 1.74 ERA. This is his 26th appearance already.
Yeah, he's a guy. They're going to rely on to hold leads just like this.
Vargas hits one deep left field, way back there, and she's gone. Number 12 for Vargas. It's 8-5 in the 7th.
Well, Gage left a rolling breaking ball up in the sweet spot. Great job by Vargas not missing it on a day where the ball will jump out, carries very well during the day in California, and he got just enough to get over that wall in left field.
That home run brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. So they're inching their way back, trailing by 3. Here's Sam Antonacci. The pitch by Gage is a strike. So 26 appearances, that at least for now puts him in a tie for the major league lead. Brian Hudson's made 25 appearances. Fouled by Antonacci. 0-2 the count.
Well, they did, as you mentioned, just see him. So one batter, one run. See if they got a better idea what to do against this difficult delivery.
0-2 is whacked on a line, foul to left off the net.
Talked about yesterday how Gage basically has his back turned to the batters while he comes set. He's just staring at the second baseman's position, just staring at him with his back and chest basically in that direction.
Antonacci hits a one bouncer to the shortstop. Adames will rifle to first. Adames has sunglasses, but they're on the back of his hat. Instead of on the bill of his cap, it's right around the back of his head.
Yeah, a lot of
Weird
guys,
look.
that's their style, instead on top of the hat for some reason. That's what it is, style.
Here's Colson Montgomery, 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. And he hits a ground ball right to the first baseman, Schmidt, and he'll take it unassisted.
Get your home game day ready with Steinhafels, proud partner of the White Sox. Shop Steinhafels Memorial Day sale and save up to 30% store-wide and get great deals on patio furniture for the summer. And take advantage of the Steinhafels 18-month 0% financing.
With 2 retired, here's Caro. And he hits the first pitch in the air to right. Pretty routine for Gilbert. And he's got it. They get 1 on the leadoff homer from Vargas. We head to the 7th from San Francisco. Giants 8, Sox 5 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bolingbrook and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is Courtney Cronin talking with 2 of Chicago's top accident lawyers, Julio Costa and Anthony Iavone of Costa Iavone.
See that? The name works. Keep it simple.
Well, it's your last name.
But the real point is that we can keep it simple because we're local, we're good at what we do, and we understand the needs of our clients.
And that puts them at ease right from the start.
Bingo. Bottom line, we get you, and we're here when you need us.
If you've been in an accident, even if you don't think you need a lawyer, call us. It's free. Costa Iavone. Keep our number in your phone.
708-4million.
Ah, you get one of those days in Chicago. Sun's out, not too hot. You're not staying inside, my friend.
No shot. You're out early, and next thing you know, you've hit 2 patios and ran into 10 people.
Somebody's got tickets. There's a show. Something's happening.
That's why you go with Yingling Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. It's not dragging you down halfway through the day.
And that's the difference. You can have a couple, keep it going, and still be good when the night starts.
The city's too alive this time of year to call it early.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Around the majors, the Astros finished off a sweep at Wrigley. They send the reeling Cubs to an 8th straight loss. Aaron Judge snapped his homerless drought at 11 games with a walk-off winner against the Rays today. And Len and DJ talked quite a bit yesterday about the greatest leadoff man in history, Rickey Henderson. Well, Nick Kurtz tied Ricky's franchise record by reaching base for the 46th straight time today, as the A's currently lead. In San Francisco, speaking of Len and DJ, back to them as the White Sox trail 8-5 right now.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. Yeah, the White Sox, they need to get back in this one if they're going to try and at least go 3-3 on this road trip. Take a couple from these Giants, but they're trailing. And they bring in a new pitcher. Behind Davis, it is now Sir Anthony Dominguez that's entering to pitch against the heart of the lineup for the Giants. Due up for them, it's the DH, Devers, Chapman, and then Susac. See if Sir Anthony can just have a smooth, quiet inning, that is. They have been few and far between. Only one time have the Giants gone down in order today, and that was back in the second.
I'm guessing they had Sir Anthony kind of as a must pitch today, just because he hasn't worked a lot, right?
Hey, absolutely. I mean, it gets to a point where you can't just leave a guy out there and say, we're going to use him in safe situations only. When those don't arise, he's going to have to pitch, and today was that day.
He'll face Devers. He's got the game-turning grand slam, and 5 knocked in the game. Dominguez to the plate. Devers takes high on a sweeper that didn't break. Eight, 5 Giants late. The 1-0 is hit foul in the air to left, out of play. The A's lead the Padres 4-1 in San Diego in the 7th. Arizona clubbing the Rockies 9-1 in the 9th. The pitch. Devers hits a hard shot foul off the facing of the White Sox dugout. Kind of take it for granted. You mentioned it recently, but I like to watch a lot of old games on YouTube, and almost none of the dugouts around the league had fencing in front. So you'd see fielders go flying into the dugout trying to make catches. Very dangerous. And then not to mention all the foul balls. 1-2 on Devers.
Yeah, and then get back to what you'd mentioned yesterday. There were a lot of fields that the dugouts were closer to home plate than they are now.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good split from Dominguez to get Devers. And then there were some all-purpose ballparks where they were not really dugouts. You would step just right in, and there would just be like a line and a little roof over your head, but you never went down the steps.
Yeah, it was field level, dugouts that weren't dug out. Absolutely.
Chapman takes ball 1.
The one in Houston was the most unique. As you mentioned, they had just a little roof at a 45-degree angle above the benches in the dugout, and if you stood up, you could still look over them and see the fans.
Swinging a line drive, base hit left field. Antonacci will play it on a hop. Chapman's got his second hit today and his 5th hit this weekend. Now Susac. When the Dodgers trained in Vero Beach, Florida, they just had benches. They didn't even have dugouts. There was no roof.
Yeah, there was just wire fencing around. A lot of spring training things down in Florida had that.
Susac swings and misses.
I was down there in rookie ball, and it was set up like that, where it's just a chain link fence and little cage area. You see it in a lot of high schools throughout the country. You go in there, and it's just a metal bench that you sat on.
The 0-1 is low to Susak. So you think about when these ballparks are built, it's like you go to Home Depot or whatever, and we have this model of dugout.
Yes.
Now, if you want the upgraded version, but you've got to design a dugout, right?
Yes, you do. And I think a lot of the stadiums nowadays, you have to start with the field design and location, the actual dirt and grass. Where is that going to be placed? And from there, it should automatically be where the bullpens and the dugout's going to be.
That's right. Sir Anthony will throw over to first late.
And then, the actual building itself, the stadium, is a different beast altogether.
I also wonder, in almost every case, when a team moves from an old ballpark to a new one, the dugout and clubhouse location just matches what they had before. And almost the reason is just because, we've always had the first base dugout, so we're going to stay there, right? The 1-1 pitch is a called strike. But for outdoor facilities, you should take the sun angle and all that stuff into consideration and go, which dugout would we rather have?
Oh, absolutely.
And if you have to swap it, do it.
Yeah, well, you're using an example, say, the old Candlestick Park here in San Francisco. The Giants were in the first base dugout. They're now in the third base dugout.
They did move. Throw over again late to check on Chapman.
And I believe the field positioning for the sun and everything is similar to the way it was over at over Candlestick Park. It's just they wanted to be in the different dugout now.
The pitch, and it misses, and we've got a challenge by Caros. He
wanted to call a ball.
Maybe back pick on a pitch near the outside corner, and that might have distracted Chris Guccione, and it is a strike.
Ball's over, third, strike 3.
And Susak is out for looking. Second strikeout for Dominguez in the inning. The other thing, too, we should probably ask, the Giants may have had to move over to third base because I mentioned the other day, this is such a small footprint. The way everything's lined up underneath, they may have said, we kind of need more room on this side of the ballpark.
Yeah, absolutely.
The home side.
Yeah, I mean, there was more availability down the line and left compared to right.
Gilbert takes a strike. And it simply also could be where the players park. Let's make it closest to there.
Oh, yeah, that's a convenience for sure.
The 0-1 is a strike. It's 8-5 Giants. We're in the 7th inning. I don't know if in an ideal world you'd rather have a dugout closest to the third base coach or first base coach, whether that matters. It's easier to give signs when the guy is 15 feet away. There's ball 1, 1-2.
Yeah, the uniqueness of every ballpark, right? From where the bullpens are to the dugouts to the comfort of the parking lot, like you mentioned.
Gilbert takes low, ball 2. Remember last year, Jose Altuve said, I want to hit second because I'm in left field and I have to run to the first base dugout and I'm not ready to hit.
It's too far to run. Look, as a former outfielder, I never thought of that one as an excuse. I'm like, hey, that's too far for me to get in here quick enough.
2-2 hit on the ground over to third. Montgomery's got it, and he'll sling to first. We head to the 8th. 8-5 Giants on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
White Sox fans, there's only one way to enjoy baseball season, with a Surfside iced tea and vodka or a Surfside lemonade and vodka. Smooth, refreshing, and made for baseball, Surfside is the perfect match for a day at the ballpark or catching the game at home. Surfside is only 100 calories with 0 bubbles, so it goes down easy. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Surfside, proud partner of the Chicago White Sox. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly.
As the big realtors keep serving their stockholders, we at Century 21 Hearthside continue to serve the people in the Southside communities, just like we've been doing for 56 years. I'm Lenny File, and I'm ready to work for you. Whether you're buying your first home, new to the area, or if it's time to downsize, our diverse staff of real estate pros are here to help you every step of the way. Century 21 Hearthside is licensed in Illinois and Indiana. I'm Lenny File, and I go the extra mile. Visit us at c21hearthsiderealtors.com today.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Diving stop. Nothing gets through. And nothing stops leaks like North Shore adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Another lefty's in for the Giants, Eric Miller in the eighth. 8-5 Giants. And Kelnick will lead it off. Can't use Hill to pinch hit for Kelnick because Hill started and Kelnick replaced him in the fifth inning. The pitch is outside.
Yeah, it's one of those times as a manager, you're making the moves in the moment. You needed it now. As the game progresses, it is what it is.
Kelnick taps foul behind home plate. Miller threw a scoreless inning on Friday. He's got a 4.05 earned run average. Kelnick waves and misses on a slider to make it 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly to left. It's foul and out of play.
Fight the fastball off. Try and stand there on the slider at this point with 2 strikes.
The kick and the 1-2. It's outside on a sinker at 98. Miller born in St. Louis. Product of Stanford. 2-2. Called strike 3 on a slider to get Kelnick.
Kelnick almost thought about challenging and then just didn't do it. He is definitely one of those guys that wants to challenge almost anything close.
That brings up Peters. And he hits a weak ground ball to Arise, who will throw to first on the move in time.
One thing that you learn about Arise is he's put the work in at second base. So therefore this year he's been considered a sound second baseman defensively. But on those little slow rollers or balls that he's got to come in for, he is getting there as quick as possible and getting rid of it. He doesn't want to hesitate, take his time, lay back on it, and be blamed for a mistake.
Luis Angel Acuna takes strike 1. Brandon Eisert is up in the White Sox bullpen. The pitch taken outside on a changeup. Like to get a base runner or 2 here, at least get it back to the top of the order in this inning. Acuna takes outside.
Yeah, you look at it this way. We're in the 8th inning. We're running out of outs. Doesn't matter when you start the rally, just start it.
The 2-1 hit on the ground to the shortstop. Adames will glove and throw and get Acuna. So good work by the lefty Miller. Sox can't get anything going. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Still Giants 8, Sox 5 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Let me ask you something. Why does buying a car have to feel like Game 7 pressure? It doesn't. That's why you go to Advantage Toyota in River Oaks. What's up, it's Jay Hood. You got a budget? They've got Toyotas that you want to drive. And here's the best part I appreciate. They keep it simple. No marathon sessions, no mystery math, just straight answers, real numbers, and a team that respects your time. Imagine that. Respect. Go see the crew at Advantage Toyota River Oaks. Toyota, let's go places.
As an attorney and a mom, I know how busy life can get. After a car accident, the last thing you need is more stress. That's why at Postman Law, we're more than just lawyers. We're your personal to-do list. We'll handle the insurance calls, track down medical bills, even help you find the right doctor. And yes, we'll fight to get you the money you deserve. But most importantly, we take the hassle off your shoulders. Call 844-POSTMAN. When other firms promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
When you walk into any one of 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why they're the king of fresh produce. Then go further in. Discover their premium meat department. We're talking certified Angus beef steaks and pub burgers. If it's not certified, it's not the best. And Prairie Fresh USA Prime pork back ribs or spare ribs sourced directly from American farmers. Pete's Market and their trusted partners, bringing quality to every table. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
Swing fly ball, and she's gone!
White Sox Nation.
Murakami, first home run in Chicago.
You guys in my heart.
The Chicago White Sox Baseball Network.
Bottom of the 8th, Brandon Eisert's job's to keep this an 8-5 score. Sox will have the top of the order due in the 9th inning. But first things first, Harrison Bader at the bat. And he takes ball 1 on a high fastball. The stretch and the 1-0. Bader swings and misses. Giants have out-hit the Sox 9-4. And there's a swing and a line drive out into deep left field over the head of Antonacci. It'll kick off the wall. Bader to second. Tag applied. Save. He just beat that throw by Antonacci. Played to Karam beautifully and almost got him.
Yeah, this is pretty perfect off the wall. He just couldn't get back to it in time. So he played the hop off the wall, and Bader somehow eluded the tag. The ball got there in time. You had the second baseman, Mydroff, reach, catch it, bring back the tag, and I think he just slid around the side of the glove and got to the base.
So Bader has his 5th double to match his home run total. And that'll bring up Will Brennan. Left-hand batter takes high. Brennan, a former Cleveland Guardian. So we've seen him a few times. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. He is 1 for 19 in the big leagues with the Giants this year.
Well, he better not get a hit now. Every time we seem to see these guys that hits are few and far between, they figure it out.
He looked to bunt, and I guess he pulled the bat back in time. Looked to me like he kind of stabbed at it and then pulled it back, but I guess not. 2-1.
Well, there's your answer. He's thinking, I'm not swinging it well. I got a left-hander out here. I don't usually play against lefties. I'm just going to bunt.
2-1 is bunted toward third. It's going to go foul.
With a 3-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Obviously, Brennan's trying to do something positive. Advance the runner with nobody out and add to their lead. This is not a big lead, that's for sure.
2. Fouled.
Hey, Chicago Sports Network is your TV home for White Sox baseball. Stream the Sox all season long, anytime, anywhere, on up to 3 devices with the CHSN app.
The pitch is fouled. Still 2-2 on Will Brennan. Here it comes. A swing and a little soft third line drive. Base hit left field. Bader will stop at third. Back-to-back hits to open the Giants' 8th, and they're at the corner bases for Adames.
Little slider that was down and away, and Brennan just bent over at the waist, flicked the barrel out there, hit it off the end of the barrel, and punched it into left field. Nice job. Good hitting. A lot of times people say, how's that good hitting? Well, because he got the job done on a tough pitch.
Sox forced to bring their infield in because it's late and they're down 3. The batter is Adames. And he takes outside on a changeup. Getting close to desperation time for the White Sox in this one. The 1-0 fouled.
And we're getting into a conversation with Rafael Palmeiro once, or actually a debate or argument, whatever you want to say it was, but over Vince Coleman.
Were punches thrown?
Oh. No punches, no. Vince Coleman was hitting like .315, and Rafael was talking about, well, he's not a good hitter. He knows he's hitting. All he does is slap the ball around. I'm like, yeah, but that's what he's trying to do.
Right.
I said so.
1-1 is low.
I said, so actually, I mean, he's doing exactly what he's trying to. He's slapping the ball and using his speed in the turf. He's getting all these hits. He's doing exactly what he's trying to do and getting results. So that, to me, makes him a good hitter. He goes, that's not a good hitter. Good hitter hits the ball hard. And I'm like, well, no, he's doing what he's trying to do.
Right. Outside. 3-1. Kind of like a rise.
Exactly. I mean, you can't say he's not a good hitter just because he's hitting a lot of soft contact hits. He's doing exactly what he's trying to.
Eisert's 3-1 is fouled. So who won the argument?
I think we agreed to disagree.
Got it.
With him calling me a dummy by the end of it all.
Wow.
And I definitely said we agree to
that.
disagree on that one for sure.
3-2 on Adames. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip. So that's the first out. And it'll bring up the aforementioned Arise.
Hey, Davey Martinez might have been around while that was going on, and he stayed out of it.
So we mentioned Arise last time around was trying to hit for power. This is a spot where I'd be shocked if he does anything other than what he normally does.
Infield's drawn in. He's going to try and label the ball up and flare it into the outfield.
That's it. And he takes outside. One and nothing on Arise. Normally he reaches on hits, but he's been hit twice. And he fouls.
And he had a little short, punchy swing trying to hit a line drive the other way.
I was just thinking he might have the most compact swing in the majors.
Yes, he probably does.
The 1-1 is fouled. He's like one of those little smart cars. Compact.
Yep. You don't need much space to park. That's him. Doesn't need much space to get his hits. Just going to land it out there in the soft zone safely somewhere.
Flip toss to first. Brennan dives back. A ball and 2 strikes to Arise. Infield in with 1 out. First and third the pitch. It's high. Now 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Wow, he went way up top and could not catch a high fastball.
How about that? He struck out twice in the series. I mean, that's just unheard of when you're facing a rise in the series that you get him twice.
Zach Bowe will jog to the mound before Schmidt bats. The strategy here might just be about, you've got a base open. It's second, not first. And Schmidt has been red hot with Devers waiting on deck. So we'll see how they attack Schmidt.
And you got to be careful, because if you think about, well, just work him up out of the strike zone, he's smart enough. I've already seen in this series that if you work him up out of the zone, hittable, pitch-wise, where it's not neck high, he'll look up there and hammer one. So if you're trying to be cautious and get him to get himself out, it better be in an area he's not looking.
Infield deep with 2 outs. Schmidt takes outside on a changeup, and it will be challenged by Carroll.
Challenging to call a ball.
And it's well off the plate.
Call is confirmed. Chicago has no remaining challenges.
Edgar shaking his head. He's a victim of his own framing on that one, I guess.
He set himself up. Oh man, look where my glove is. I did good.
1-0 is outside, ball 2.
Yeah, and I think at this stage, you just don't even think about challenging Schmidt, that is, with Devers on deck, the left-handed batter. Just good luck to you.
2-0 is a strike. Schmidt had the look of, they're not going to challenge me, so why not take a freebie, I guess.
And it was a 2-0 changeup.
The 2-1 is high. Brandon Eisert to Casey Schmidt. Strike 2 on a slider, and Schmidt's going to challenge it.
The batter's challenging to call a strike.
There have been a lot of challenges today.
He thought it was high, and it's a strike. So
confirmed. San Francisco has no remaining challenges.
Both teams have exhausted their challenges.
Probably been about 8 challenges, I'd say, today. Maybe more. Maybe 9.
I can look it up.
We know there's 4 that have not worked, and there's probably about 4 that have.
Yeah, about 8. That sounds right. 3-2 with a runner moving from first, and Schmidt fouls. Kelnick, Susak, Schmidt, Chapman, Carroll twice. Another 3-2. Swinging a ground ball toward the middle. Long run over. Acuna will pick it up. Throws to first. He got him. What a play.
Boy, that's a great play. A lot of range by Acuna. Under control. Little off-balance throw right on the money.
We head to the 9th as Eisert gets out of it. Still 8-5 Giants on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey guys, it's Carmen. You know, when it comes to making a big decision, I believe in doing and working with people you trust. That's exactly what you'll find at Advantage Buick GMC in Hodgkins. No pressure, no unnecessary noise, just clear communication and a process designed to make you comfortable every step of the way. That's important to me, and I think it'll matter to you too. So, if a Buick or GMC is on your radar, I encourage you to visit Advantage Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
You feel that, Tyler? That's Chicago waking up. Golf course is packed. Lakefront buzzing. This is the season.
Yeah, and you're trying to walk 18 like you're still in your prime.
I am in my prime. I just need the right beer to keep up.
That's why you go with Yingling Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. It's built for days like this.
Exactly. You can hit the course, hit the patio, keep it moving all day, and not feel weighted down.
Spring in Chicago doesn't wait, and you shouldn't either.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres, we are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
The bloop out in the shallow left.
Hey, it's Colson Montgomery.
He's out, and he made an amazing grab.
You're listening to ESPN Chicago, the home of your Chicago White Sox.
Right-hander Caleb Killian will try to notch his 3rd save. And before the 9th begins, 8-5 Giants, 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Killian making his 21st appearance, facing Chase Meidroth. Sox down 3. First pitch is high. Killian was drafted by the Giants. Then he got traded to the Cubs. He's back with San Francisco now. The 1-0 to Chase is a strike. It's 1-1. Again, both teams without a challenge in terms of ball strike. So what Chris Guccione says goes from here on out.
Well, he's had enough challenges today. He'll be happy with that.
Killian is 28, soon to turn 29. And Meidroth swings and lifts foul right field out of play. 1-2 on Meidroth.
If we had a leader for the category of most foul balls, it's probably Chase this year. A lot of foul balls and off to the right.
I would agree with that. The pitch down and away on a curveball.
Last year I coined the nickname for a minute just between us, like Mr. One Swing, because he took a lot of pitches. He'd take one swing and put the ball in play. That's different this year because he's trying to get a little more into the swing.
2-2 and a swinging strike 3. That will bring up Taka Murakami. Hitless in 3 official trips. He walked and scored in the 5th inning. And takes a strike. Well, sure would be a waste if he went this whole road trip without a home run.
Yes, I would agree.
The 0-1 low.
Wind's blowing out. Beautiful day. The ball's carrying. He's got a couple of strikes left. Why not?
Caleb Killian on a 1-1. Down on a fastball at 98. 2 balls and a strike. Three-run game, so the Sox need a couple of base runners. The 2-1. A wave and a miss on a slider. 2-2.
And then you'd have to say the opposite of Murakami. He is probably the team leader in swing and no contact.
Yeah, he'd be among the league leaders in that. Fouled.
I mean, no contact, no foul balls when he swings. There's at least some contact.
The pitch. He struck him out swinging. Yep, he has the highest whiff percentage in baseball, 43%. Number 2 on the list is his teammate, Colson Montgomery, at almost 38. But again, they hit home runs as well. Vargas with 2 outs. He homered in the 7th. And he takes inside. So that whiff percentage would be 43% of the time that he swings, he misses.
Which is amazing. There are some guys like Arise that it's like
under 8.
There you go.
Stephen Kwan, 9% whiff rate. Killian delivers low, ball 2.
I mean, you're talking about almost a 40% difference between the guys that have the fewest swing and miss rates to the most. That's astounding.
Well, I got one in particular that's amazing. Fouled. Jose Ramirez, who's a home run hitter, 16.6, so he's near the bottom. When he swings, he makes contact.
Yeah, that's impressive. And that's who you want to be, right? You want to be that guy. You got power, yet you don't swing and miss when you do take that swing.
The 2-1 to Vargas. It's a strike. The pitch was not caught by the catcher. It was right off Susak's glove, but he got the call to make it 2-2 with 2 outs in the 9th, and Giants fans will get on their feet. Over 40,000 in the ballpark today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Killian fans the side in the 9th. And the Giants take 2 of 3. Sox lose both series on this trip. They'll head home at 500 at 26 and 26. We'll talk about that when we return. 8-5 Giants, the final on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
There's a difference between driving and arriving. At Advantage Acura of Naperville, performance meets precision in every vehicle. Refined luxury, responsive handling, cutting-edge safety features, you'll find it all at Advantage Acura. Their team is committed to delivering a seamless, transparent experience from start to finish. At Advantage Acura, it's not just about putting you in a vehicle, it's about earning your trust. Discover the full lineup of Acura models at Advantage Acura of Naperville, or begin your search online at AdvantageAcura.com. Precision crafted performance.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialists and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, Great Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 462926.
If someone told me that from May 18th through the 26th, I could save up to $150 on tires, brakes, and more at the Bell Tire Memorial Day sale, I'd cancel my own wedding if it fell on those dates. And if someone told me I'd get a low price guarantee at any of their stores, I'd host my grandma's birthday at a Bell Tire just to be there. And if they said I'd be saving up to $150 on things I needed to do anyways, I'd name my unborn child after Bell Tire. I'd even